Welcome back, episode 2. Dad's behaving madly.
Hi everybody.
Hello.
Yeah.
All the same.
We actually came back as well.
I know, yeah. We survived the first one, mate.
Yeah, I thought it went quite well, actually. I thought it was quite good, actually. Yeah. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, really good.
Let people know what they think of us already. Give some feedback as well.
Yeah.
Anything we can do better. We're always open to criticism.
Constructive.
Constructive, anyway, we'll take that,
Yeah.
Constructive. Either way, anyway, we'll just block them.
Yeah.
delete.
Yeah.
So this episode, we're going to have a bit of a dad's discussion. We're all dads in here. Life struggles, tips, battles we faced, good shit, bad shit, any horrors that we've been through ourselves, how we've dealt with them, what help we received, did we end up getting tablets or anything like that. So I'll start, I'll keep mine a bit short and sweet, and then I'll keep the ball and then take it in turns if you want, just a little tip or a little story if you want.
Quite a deep one, this one today, guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tissues at the body.
Proper deep here, aren't we?
Do I know this about you or not?
You should do, Gav, by now.
Yeah.
I've always been up and down with my mental health struggles. Bit of a bad lad when I was younger. Took the wrong path. A lot of stuff going on at home, domestic violence, whatever. Seeing mum beaten every weekend and stuff, so it was really hard shit. But I think I come through it all right. There was different fellas in the house every weekend and stuff. That was really horrible, trying to bring up my sisters and stuff. And then, so my escape was drugs, crime, alcohol. It was easy. So that was it. I was sorted then. That was my escape. But I think, long story short, it made me into the person that I want to be today, because I've had previous experience with it all. I kind of see when people's going down the wrong path. I've always struggled with my mental health up and down, even when I've not been taking drugs and alcohol and that kind of stuff. I've always struggled. I have days where I wake up feeling absolutely shit, like I can't be arsed. And it can come over nothing, you know what I mean? I've got money in bank to buy a pint or whatever, or anything like that. It just come from nowhere. So I talked to the twins about mental health and stuff, how it makes you feel, how it's perfectly normal to wake up feeling absolute crap and can't be arsed. So that's perfectly out. And they're 17, so they need to know. I want them to realise from an early age that it's all right, this is perfectly normal what you're feeling. Couple of suicide attempts. One of them was down on North Bay, where I was going to drive car straight off. That was some real shit.
Now you just jump in now, don't you?
Now I just jump and surf, mate, don't I? So I'm all right, yeah. I go pier jumping, so it's different, isn't it? It's a bit more safer, you know.
Is that illegal, though? I don't know if we...
No, Gav, it's not illegal.
Okay.
No,
To jump in sea?
Yeah.
That bit could be
certain
edited.
parts, yes. Okay. Sorry.
So, touch wood, I'm good. Went to doctors and stuff, but prescribed tablets never worked. So I found my own piece of sanity where I surf, I go gym. I only have 10 pints rather than 15. That
Progress,
That's progress. That's moderation, mate.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean?
Yeah.
Italian lager as well, so it's not your Carling and stuff. Shots? Oh, I don't know. A couple partial to a couple of Jaeger bombs, right?
Oh, we're on about beer again, Darren.
There's a thing going through this podcast.
It's going to be every episode.
So that's me. I've always been up and down, but I've had brilliant support behind me, including my wife and the kids who put up with me. Especially when I've been out and having massive raves in my front room at 2, 3 a.m. and my own little disco parties. Darren's been there for a couple of them, so I was playing him usually.
Well.
Yeah.
So I'll pass it round to Darren if that's all right. Thank you.
Yeah. See, I also had problems with drugs, but I thought it was all right. So I just carried on for years, merrily smoking myself into oblivion. And it weren't until I stopped that all the anxiety and the panic and the things really hit me.
Kind of blocks it out, doesn't it?
Yeah, so I must have been blocking some out because my childhood was a bit rough. Not, I don't think as rough as what you've explained, but yeah, there was a bit of violence and
Never a dumb moment.
No, you know. But that's not an excuse. That's just, it was my choice to smoke up. So I've struggled with anxiety, and then it went away as quickly as it came. Then I got sole custody of my daughters in 2018.
Nice.
So that was an experience. 2 teenage
Yeah, you've done a
daughters.
grand job, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, I think I've done all right.
Yeah.
I've got one, and that's hard work.
I've gone majestically grey in my beard, but it is what it is. Yeah. So I'm coming out the other end to what some dads are now. Like my
youngest has just gone to uni, so I'm not a day-to-day dad anymore. I'm not a...
You're a loose end, mate.
Yeah, I'm
finding
just
it
rattling
tough,
around my
aren't you?
house, and it's like, what's your purpose? When you
What do you
spend
do
so
now?
long, like, you identify as a job, and then as a parent, it's a bit weird. But I had a rough couple of days when she went, but
It's that thing,
I'm
innit?
getting a
where
bit
you
better
say-
now.
Where you say, oh, I can't wait for you to fucking leave home.
Yeah, you know, like just cracking heads all the time. Just
Yeah, yeah.
please, just wash up or do something.
You could have another. You could have another baby like I did at
Will you get rid of these
43-year-old.
bloody
Yeah.
pots? Why is the Wi-Fi lagging? Rah, 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 rah.
Yeah, they've no idea.
There's one major problem there.
Have you had the?
No,
Oh, all right.
just
Need a girlfriend.
that's the one.
This, is,
Not
I didn't want to
woo.
say it.
this isn't a dating show. You know.
Well, I don't know what to tell you guys.
Yeah.
Speaking of that snip anyway, Gav's got something to tell you.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, so and just lately I've started a bit of therapy myself to try and
Nice.
work out why I think like I do, and
Yeah, it's good.
I feel pretty good.
I think that's one of the best steps you've taken as well, isn't it, with that?
Yeah, because I was getting, like, I was just checking out of everything.
Yeah.
Just getting really down, and it was as my daughter was coming up to leave, it was in my head, right.
I can see a positive difference in you. Now you've been
Yeah,
taking
yeah.
that.
Honestly, just even sometimes it's just a sentence that the therapist says, and you're just like, all right, yeah, I get it now.
I think that's what you said, hit the nail on the head, isn't it? About having a role. All your as a dad, you feel like, all right, I have to be the main breadwinner. I have to do this. I have to. You always have. And then when you haven't got that purpose, you're like, what do I do?
What do I do now? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm crap at golf.
Yeah, well,
It's hard, like,
you're good at
You
gardening.
won't go in the sea with me either.
No,
You're not bad at gardening. No.
well, man needs a talent.
If any ladies are listening, he's good with his hands. Aren't you?
Explicit lyrics.
Yeah,
He's got green fingers and he's good with his hands.
yeah.
We need to do him a little Tinder profile or
Oh,
something.
Yeah.
definitely. Aye.
Oh, not.
No, no. Go on then. We'll roll with Gav. Cheers, Darren. Nice one.
I don't know. How do I follow on from there? I don't know. Well, I've lived in Scarborough just over 20 years now. I grew up in Durham. An older sister, a younger brother. My mum and dad split up when I was about 5-year-old. So, I saw them maybe twice a year or something like that. So birthdays and Christmas. So I've never really had a dad around us. All my friends' dads were my fatherly figures.
Yeah.
They'd always take us on days out. But you always felt like, what would it feel like if I did have a dad around? I've never had a pint with my dad, and he never came to watch us play football. And I think when it comes roles reverse, and now I'm a father of 3, I think you always try and think, right, what can I do that's better than that? And you try, and sometimes you can try a bit too hard to be the perfect dad, and I don't think there is such a thing as a perfect dad. And I think with me, it's just that bit of dad guilt, yeah. Like we were saying before, the roles, you feel like, right, I have to be out there working, providing, then you get home and you're exhausted, and then you can't provide at the home because you haven't got, you're spent, aren't you? You're knackered. But then if you're not out there earning, you're like, oh my God.
One of the most hard working men I know, Gav. You're just non-stop all the time.
Yeah, again, I'm starting to get a bit of a balance now because it touched home when my wife said, other people see the best side of you, Gav. We don't get the best, Gav.
Yeah.
And so that sort of hits home. You have to start saying no.
Yeah.
I never used to like
One of
saying
your
no to
hardest
people.
things, mate, isn't it? To say no.
It is,
'cause you're
yeah.
the type of guy where you want to help everyone.
Yeah,
aren't you?
and I'd say yes to other people, but it meant I was saying no to myself or my family. So I'm
I've
starting
offended a
to
lot of people by saying no, you know, but I just come to the stage now, I just think, you know what?
to get over it.
Bollocks, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I'd forgive you.
You've got to think about yourself, haven't you? I think,
Yeah.
mentally as well. Sometimes you just need a break.
you can't do it all, else you're just going to end up
No.
burning out, aren't you?
No.
Shit,
Yeah.
then.
So that's me, really. No glamorous there, I don't think.
It's all right, it's good.
Yeah.
Positive.
Yeah, don't know where to start really. For me, I'm alright most days. I do struggle with my weight,
Yeah.
which has been my kind of struggle for years really.
Yeah.
Still a good footballer, though. You can
Yeah,
grace
I'm
that
alright,
football
quite nimble.
field.
Yeah, I don't know how. I've always played though, yeah. Yeah, no suicide attempts or anything, but you do have days where you feel like you just don't want to be here, and
Yeah. Are
yeah.
you on tablets or anything?
I was at one stage, yeah, but I just felt like they didn't work
Yeah.
for me personally.
I took them and I
Yeah.
ended up in bed, mate. It was a nightmare. And Karen said, like, you need to come off them because they ain't doing you anything.
No, made me worse. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, but I'm very lucky. I've got a beautiful wife, 4 kids. So
Yeah. I think you're a star in all, mate.
Yeah.
So, like I say, on football pitch as well, you're absolutely awesome. I love your personality and stuff. And that's why the group's so good, because it's just got so many talented people. He's got an array of skills and just the warmth and like the affection from you all. It's absolutely brilliant.
And you can have that banter without getting offended.
Yeah. There's none of that at all. It's really good. Yeah.
I think that was a lot there, wasn't it? I think
That was a lot,
pretty balls deep there, didn't we?
That was quite deep.
Yeah.
Right then, I think we'll take a breather after that.
Yeah.
I'm just going to rub my belly.
You haven't got one anymore.
It is
I
new.
know. He's vanishing in the corner as we speak.
How do you do it?
Give it to me.
Right then, I think we'll wrap it up there. Most importantly, as we've been talking about, a couple of us got tears in our eyes, which is absolutely brilliant. It's the best way to be. We'll leave it there. As we know, check in with your mates, check in with the dads.
Yeah, very important.
Yeah.
Check in with them. Just ask them twice, ask them 3 times if they're all right. We'll leave it there, and then we'll come back for episode 3, I think.
And that's it for Udo.
Let's go on in. Right,
Cheers, guys.
Thank you very much for
Thank
listening.
you.
Bye-bye.